Welcome to the MoJo Flow Show Festival, our first festival that we've ever done. It's been a lovely day, actually, really wonderful day of workshops. So thank you so much if you came along and joined in. It was really lovely to see you. We also had some Zoom chat rooms going on, and it's just lovely to hang out with people and chat. And at the moment, we have a VIP room running. So hopefully you're in the VIP room watching this, hanging out, having a chat, going, oh, what's she wearing? Ooh, that kind of thing. So hopefully you're having a good old time in there. So we are live with the MoJo Flow Festival. So what better to do than throw to the bar and grab ourselves a nice drink. Cheers.
Hello and welcome. Well, now that we're all out of lockdown, doesn't seem much point in keeping it being called the Lockdown Bar at the Kitchen. So I've decided to rename the place. So, welcome to the Broomstick Bar at the Witch Inn. And in keeping with the new theme and the new name, my first cocktail for you tonight is a witch's brew. Let's get started. Take a nice glass and we're going to rim it with some coloured sugar. So we're going to take a lemon, chop it in half, chop it into quarters, and just wipe around the edge with it. Then just coat the edge of the glass. There we go. Put the lemon aside and get your shaker. Pop in some ice. And in there we're going to pop You thought it was going to go, didn't you? One shot of 7-Up. One shot of orange juice. And one shot of this wonderfully coloured Midori. Now we're going to give that a rather good shake. And pour that into our glass. Just to top it off, a little bit of glitter. There we go, one witch's brew. Now you don't need to worry. This potion won't put you under my power. After all, we both know I don't need any potions to make you keep coming back. See you soon. Oops. Slight hiccup, we forgot to mic me up. Never mind. Now we're going to start with our wonderful dancers. If anybody's interested in knowing more about our performers, all of their details are on our website at www.mojoflow.co.uk. Please check them out. We have so many amazing acts for you tonight, and our performers are just incredible. First up, we have Desiree's Delights. They say, we are a small troupe based in Leamington Spa. We love to experiment with different styles of dancing. This is our lockdown dance we learnt using Zoom. We hope you enjoy our belly dance class recording in my back garden, keeping social distancing and placing phone on the table to record. Did not expect this video recording to be good, but I was wrong, and I'm very proud of my lovely ladies.
Welcome back there. So we had a little bit of a faux pas. We forgot to mic Kate up, but you know, these things happen. And we might not have had a show at all because we had one of these things from YouTube that said, oh, live streaming's not available at the moment. Just what you need just before you go live. Hey. Anyway, we're going to move on to our very first live performer. She taught a workshop for us earlier, which was Bollywood News, and it was absolutely beautiful, absolutely fabulous. She's a lovely teacher and a lovely performer. She comes from Redditch, and she teaches online on a Wednesday evening. So if you want to do a class with her, do check her out. All our performers are listed on our website, so do go there and you can get the links to everybody. So that's mojoflow.co.uk. So now I have to do some technical stuff, you see. So I need to do some technical bits here, and I'm going to make our wonderful first performer, the big person to see. Here we go. This is Amira. There she is, looking absolutely fabulous. So take it away, darling, when you're ready.
I'll leave this one over here for you.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know to stop me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And on my eyes, I goes down. You make me wanna try. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. Say, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I make you do it all again. I said, oh my God, I see you walking by. Take my hands, my dear, and look me in my eyes. Just like a monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. Are you just beg to see me dance just one more time? Ooh, I sing you every time. And oh my, I go style. Ooh, you make me wanna try. And now I'm beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I'm there to do it all again. They say, dance for me, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I'm there to do it all again. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. They say, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, hey. When you're done, I'll make you do it all again.
So I know you're all cheering, and I can hear you cheering in the VIP room as well. So thank you for that. That was the fabulous Amira, who is from Redditch, and I just love her to bits. She's sometimes we dance together, and hopefully we'll be doing another session, another dance together sometime soon. That would be lovely. So thank you again, Emma, for joining us. That was beautiful. Amira, if you want to look at our details online, please check out mojoflow.co.uk. So the next video that we have is one that I did. This is my little Charleston class. So the great thing about teaching on Zoom is that you can just decide to do a little short course in something and just see how it goes. So I'm running these little short 5-week courses as introductions to various different dance styles. And next week I've got one starting on Monday, which is all about somatic work and body awareness. And on Thursday I've got one starting all about flamenco. But a couple of months ago I ran one which was all about Charleston. And I used that piece of music that anybody who is a sci-fi fan will know sounds just perfect for a Charleston, out of Star Wars. Yes, you know the one, the Star Wars Cantina. So here we go. Here are my beautiful Charleston class.
Well, that was fun. And now we're all mic'd up properly and you can hear me. I'm going to introduce our next wonderful dancer. Next up we have Fulya, a fusion dancer based in Milton Keynes. She is drawn to the expressive elements in dance and is heavily influenced by contemporary, buto and of course belly dance. Fulya likes to explore dark, complex emotions and storytelling in her performances, and to give voice to the parts of ourselves we often hide.
I am
Well, next we have Irina Akilenko, and I hope I've said that right. She's a New York City-based fusion dancer with a deep passion for arts of all genres. When not on lockdown, Irina performs on various New York stages and tours both nationally and internationally. She is a principal dancer, instructor and choreographer with Belly Queen Dance Theatre and is the assistant director for multimedia show Bella Gaia. Like many others, she's now offering weekly classes live on Zoom. But Irina is grateful for this opportunity to connect to the global dance community, and we're glad to have her.
Ese gritarito roto, yo sentí como crujía. Antes de caerse al suelo, ya sabía que se rompía. Está parpadeando la luz del descansillo. Una voz de la escalera, alguien cruzando el pasillo. Malamente, sí, sí, malamente. Mira, malamente, pa' que toma, que malamente. Y yo, malamente. Malamente. Se ha puesto la noche rara, me salió luna y estrella. Me lo dijo esa gitana, que mejor no salir a verla. Sueño que estoy andando por un puente que la acera. Mira, 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 mira. Cuanto más quiero cruzarlo, va, más se mueve y tambalea. Malamente, así sí, malamente. Mira, malamente, pa' que toma, que malamente. Y yo, malamente. Malamente. Aunque no esté bonita, la noche un nivel. Me salen para la calle, la manita, los aros brillando, mi piel, los corales. Después me salen, me iluminen, me guarden y por delante. No voy a perder ni un minuto en volver a pensarte. Malamente, así sí, malamente. Mira, malamente, pa' que toma, que malamente. Y yo, malamente. Y yo, malamente, pa' que toma, que malamente. Y yo, malamente. Pa' que toma, que malamente. Y yo, malamente. Malamente.
Next up, we have some MoJo Flow Show regulars. They've done something for us for every one of our shows so far, and it's always been pretty funny and a bit weird. So let's see what they've got in store for us tonight. Dr. Johnson's dog.
You like paintings, don't you, Flo?
Oh, Mojo, I love them.
Have you ever thought about having an activity holiday in a painting?
That would be amazing. Oh, Holman Hunt's the hireling shepherd.
And you like gothic things, right?
Oh, yeah, but that's Grant Wood's painting, American Gothic. That's not really what we see as Gothic today. When you said you were going to take me on an American Gothic weekend, this isn't quite what I had in mind.
Would you like to hold the pitchfork?
So we are back next up with another live performer, and she's just been cracked up by Dr. Johnson's dog. So hopefully she'll have composed herself enough to dance in a second or two. So that's why I haven't got it so that I can see it. I had to watch it earlier so that I got all my laughter out then. Okay, so next up we have the global sensation, which is Alexis Southall. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Alexis. Fabulous stuff. So I think Alexis is popping off now to the VIP room probably, so you can have a little chat with her in a minute if you'd like to. So there we go. Managed to find myself back to me. Oh, except that that's the wrong camera. Okay, let's replace the spotlight. There we go. We're on the right camera now. Okay, so Alexis, the fabulous Alexis, taught us a workshop earlier. She is a wonderful, wonderful teacher. She's also a fabulous dancer, and also she's a musician. So if you haven't checked out her music yet, do make sure you go along to her website so that you can listen to those beautiful tunes that she composes. Okay, she also, along with myself, had the delightful honour of teaching the next artist that we have to perform for you. So we have Niki Jones, who is a teacher and performer who is based in Shropshire. And during this odd summer that we've been having, she's been learning Gothic belly dance with Rachel Redfern, ITS with Alexis and Catherine Taylor, and flamenco with yours truly. However, her first love is Egyptian belly dance, which she has been studying since 2007. This video that she's provided for us is an improvised piece to the popular Egyptian song Talik Shibek, and it was filmed at her boyfriend's house with just a disinterested elderly cat for company.
فيك العجب في صحاب الوان صاحب لون الذهب والصاحب أسيس وجباسيس وجبال يا دنيا يا دنيا فيك صحاب الوان صاحب لون الذهب وصاحب أسيس وجبال وصاحب عليا انقلب يا سلام عليك يا زمان الدنيا دايما كده بتغير الإنسان لكن يا صاحبي افتكر ده اللي عليها الشباك لمحتك يا جدع بعدها وياك ما تقول لي يا جدع تحت الشباك لمحتك يا جدع بعدها وياك ما تقول لي يا جدع إذا عديت قصاد البيت إذا عديت قصاد البيت أبوس خدك ما تبص لفوق تطفي الشوق أمانة بص واتدلع على عيني يا جدع طب يا سلام سلم على عيني يا جدع بص واتدلع على عيني يا جدع أنا يا سلام سلم على عيني يا جدع تفاح فين تفاحك راح مسكت الكل يا بتاع ياسمين من دهلك مين واحنا معانا الفوليا يا بتاع الرمان رمانك دبلان تبص علينا وطل فوريا يا ولد اتدلع يا ولد على عيني يا ولد ولا يا ولد ارحمني يا ولد على عيني يا ولد يا ولد يا ولد يا 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 ولد.
Next up, we have another one of our MoJo Flow regulars. We have Maura Spiraldancer. And unfortunately this time, apparently her camera went on the blink. So in the true MoJo Flow spirit, she did a quick recycling job using clips from her previous offering that ended up on the cutting room floor. Keeping the fire theme, but swapping the music of Kate Bush for Julie Driscoll's 1968 classic, This Wheel's on Fire. She says, it was a fluke, it fit perfectly. With some simple posterizing effects, she transports us back to the age of psychedelia, with the help of some good old-fashioned Catherine wheels.
If your memory serves you well, we were gonna meet again anyway. So I'm going to unpack all my things and sit before it gets too late. No man alive will come to you with another tale to tell, but you know that we shall meet again if your memory serves you well. Wheels on fire, rolling down the road. There's no if I'm not next of kin, this wheel shall explode. Your memory serves you well. I was gonna confiscate my lace and wrap it up in a sailor's knot and hide it in your place. If I knew for sure that it was yours, but it was oh so hard to tell. And you know that we shall meet again if your memory serves you well. Wheels on fire, rolling down the road. There's no if I'm not next of kin, this
any of you who've been to my classes and have had a teaching video sent to you by me will know that I have a bit of an age-old tradition of spot the cat in the video. So thank you so much there, Maura, for continuing that tradition. And I think some of you have done so in the videos later on this evening as well. So keep your eagle eyes peeled. I know some of you noticed it in the chat in the VIP room. So well done, everybody. Although we didn't think of it this time to have a prize. Maybe next time we'll do that as a prize. Talking of which, I will be telling you a little bit more about prizes, etc. in a moment or two. But before we get to that, I'm going to introduce my tribal troupe to you. This is Tribe-Ulations, and these ladies are just fabulous. So ever since lockdown started, we've been continuing to meet online. We've been trying to do troupe dances. So this is my attempt at a troupe dance, putting us all together with our footage. So once again, a huge thank you to my Tribe-Ulations ladies for getting dressed up so we can do these videos together. I know it can feel like a bit of a chore, but once you do get dressed up, you start to feel better about things. So we at the MoJo Flow team, just like I'm sure all of you out there, have been missing each other's company. So we've been racking our brains to try and find ways to make a night like this a little bit more like you're out at a normal show, so that you can have a little chat with your mates and you can discuss what's going on, you can get dressed up yourselves, and you can do things like drink with the cocktails, etc. Obviously we can't deliver them to you, but you know, that kind of thing. So we're just trying to make it nicely inclusive. So in that vein, we've done a VIP room. So there are some of you out there in VIP land, and you are now going to be on the screen during our little intermission. Hopefully, fingers crossed, let's hope the technology works. So what's happening in the VIP lounge at the moment will be a little competition. So we asked you to get dressed up. Now, if you're having kittens now and thinking, I'm here in my pajamas, I don't want to be seen, just turn your camera off. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. But those of you that have got dressed up, there's going to be a little competition. And our lovely VIP lounge room host, the beautiful Sarah and Jan, shall be comparing this little segment for you. So those of you watching on live stream, hopefully you're going to be able to see that as well. And we've also got some adverts and things playing, but the MoJo Flow team just need a little bit of a break, refill the teacups, that kind of thing. So we'll see you back in about, how long, Pete? Is it about 15 minutes? Oh, 20. Cool, lovely. So do have a little watch what's going on in the MoJo. Yes,
10
Pete?
minutes.
10 minutes, not 20. Okay, sorry. We do sign language, but sometimes I'm really not very good at interpreting it. Anyway, you've got about 10 minutes. So you can either watch the VIP lounge being absolutely beautiful, or you can nip to the loo. So over to you guys in the VIP lounge.
Welcome back for Act 2. I hope you enjoyed the first one. We've got more coming up. And to start you off, we're going back to the bar. Let's see what we've got in store for you now. Welcome back. You know, it's nearly Halloween. It's my favourite time of the year. How about I whip you something up that gets you all excited for that? I know just the thing. A haunted graveyard. Let's get started. Take our shaker and pop in some ice. Now we're going to pop in a sprig of rosemary, some slices of orange, This is what minions are for. Thank you, minion. A shot of maple syrup. Yum. And 2 shots of bourbon. Let's give that a good shake, shall we? Now we're going to pop an ice ball into our glass. To pour over our cocktail. And now the finishing touch. Take some nice fresh rosemary. We want to get it to smoulder. There we go. The fresher the rosemary, the more likely it is to just smoke rather than actually catch fire. There we go. One haunted graveyard. Well, I hope that was fun. Next up we have Anna Davis-Godridge, who has been flamenco dancing for over 20 years. She loves the technical rhythms and expressions of the dance form. She studied flamenco dance in Birmingham for many years and has taken opportunities to continue her training in London, Nottingham, Spain and Cuba. She's attended many workshops and lessons in Seville, Jerez and Madrid, and has studied with many respected teachers. She's performed throughout the Midlands and has led numerous lessons and masterclasses. I hope you enjoy this. Well, now we're going back over to the wonderfully weird Dr. Johnson's dog.
So now we're on this American Gothic weekend. What do we do in an evening?
I went downstairs and I went to see that my mum was all right, and I checked out the stream on YouTube, and I could see lots of people in the VIP room having a fabulous time, and I felt very jealous because I'm stuck here. But hey, at least I've got Laurie for company. it's not quite so bad. So I am reliably informed that Alexis Southall won the best dressed competition. So I'm quite right too. Apparently she had some kind of Aladdin, Princess Jasmine costume, pajamas, something. I don't know, but apparently she looked rather fabulous. And Laurie's about to leave me in a cloud of fluff. Okay, so we're going to go over to Leicester now for our next live performer. Another one of our teachers from today. Katie taught a Nepalese blessing dance earlier, which was a real treat because it's something that's really, really rare to have. So Katie is now going to perform some Egyptian for us. Here we go. Many, many, many thanks there to Katie in Leicester. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, darling, for that. That was just lovely. Okay, we are now moving on to Slow Tornado. Slow Tornado Eva's been a whirling practitioner and performer for 10 years now. Her dance and movement training goes back to over 50 years, covering wide-ranging areas of movement. In the early 2000s, she ran a community dance outfit, Brooks Donamar, focusing on Oriental and Gypsy dances. Teaching, performing and organising haflas, and through Oriental dance, she discovered whirling. She's the only whirler who's had training in all 3 genres of whirling, Tanora, Malawi, Dervish and Contemporary. For the last 18 months, she's been part of Zaya Aziz's intensive training course, and it was found this time that she took on the name Slow Tornado to mark her unique style. During lockdown, she was turning every day on Zoom with the same family of female students, students of Zaya and their students, under the banner of Worldwide Whirling organised by Jacqueline Frick, where she became one of the leading DJs of the group, aka Sister Selector. So you can find out more about Slow Tornado on our website, mojoflow.co.uk. Do check her out and check out all the other wonderful performers we've had this evening. This is Slow Tornado.
Well, that was something a bit different. Next up, we have another of our international acts. We have Shedriel. She says, I've been dancing since I was 9 years old. I got inspiration from ancient times, fantasy worlds, and many different cultures from around the globe. That's why I'm sharing with you my vision of the Roaring Twenties. I hope you enjoy it directly from my end of the world, Argentina.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars, and let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. With song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you.
So thank you very much to Shedriel there from Argentina. It makes us international. Thank you so much for sending your video in to us. Okay, next up we have one of my dance classes. These are my intermediate level dancers, and they've been dancing with me for a little while. We now meet on Zoom on a Tuesday evening. Now for this particular dance, I decided to channel one of my idols, and she's also a little bit of a friend. I've hosted her a couple of times, and she's just a fabulous, fabulous lady in general, Princess Vahana. So if you haven't checked out Princess Vahana, go and check her out on YouTube because she's brilliant. Obviously watch all of this first. But we channeled some of the moves of Princess Vahana for this particular dance.
Next up, we've got someone new to the MoJo Flow Show. We've got Galloping Grandpa, who says, "Hello, I've been tap dancing for 4 years and have enjoyed ballroom, jive, etc. for about 6 years. Lockdown put the kibosh on lessons and nights out with lovely ladies, but I've been keeping up the tap three times a week in the village hall. This video of Polecat Hoedown is to tunes by my best mate of 60 years and twice best man, Kit Cornford, who lives in Stratford-on-Avon. So let's go and see what Galloping Grandpa is up to." Well, it's back over to Dr. Johnson's dog to see what they're up to this time.
Do you hear the MoJo Flow Show is online right now?
There goes another one. Off to that show now. Barn's not good enough for them, eh? Flo? Flo? Suppose I'd better join them then.
Lovely. The show's going all right now. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. We have another one of our lovely live performers coming up next. We have Charlotte Wassell, who's down in Brighton. So yeah, really exciting. I'm just going to place her on view, and here we go with Charlotte Wassell. Oh, wow. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Charlotte. That was just amazing. So Charlotte is also known as Solaris, and she does ATS teaching as well as tribal fusion. She's down in Brighton, and she also does some amazing fitness training as well. I've watched some of her videos on Facebook, so do check her out. If you want their details, check out the MoJo Flow website. And now we are going back to the bar because, of course, it's our party. So this is In Character Creations with Dragon's Breath.
Welcome back. I know just what to make for you now. Something that's a feast for the eyes as well as the taste buds. Get ourselves a nice big glass this time. And a smoker. Told you it was going to be a bit special. Ready for the next part? We're going to need some bourbon. Take our shaker. And put in some ice. Then we're going to put 2 shots. 1. 2. Next we need a teaspoon of Cointreau, and a teaspoon of Saint-Germain. And 1 teaspoon of simple syrup. Now we're going to give that a good shake. And you have to be quick for this bit. There we go. 1 dragon's breath. I hope you enjoy it. Well, that's it for our second act. We're going to have a 10-minute intermission, and then we'll be back for Act 3. But during the intermission, don't worry, there's plenty to do. You could always go and browse our souk on the website www.mojoflow.co.uk, or you could head over to the VIP room where there will be a scavenger hunt complete with prizes. So that will be going on. Who knows what's going to happen there? It's going to be fun whatever happens. So maybe I'll see you there. See you in a while. Welcome back and to our third and final act, but don't worry, we still have lots of amazing performers for you. And speaking of, we're going to start off with Elixir. Elixir are a group of dancers directed by Fulya and based in Milton Keynes. Like most people, they have been unable to meet up in person and dance, so stay connected in weekly catch-up calls online. But when they could finally meet in the open and socially distanced, of course, they just had to dance. This is a love letter to dance and to each other. It was a joy to play and dance together again, and this performance celebrates that. We hope you enjoy it.
Many thanks there to Alexia and Fulya. They've contributed to each of the MoJo Flow shows that we've done. And we really appreciate the fact that you are constantly trying to do something slightly different and pushing the boundaries a bit. We really appreciate your efforts there. As indeed we do appreciate everybody's efforts for this show, because what we're trying to do is make people creative in a time that where it can feel really hard to create, because really, you know, what's the point? We can't go to any shows, we can't see each other, it's really hard. But there has been a whole gauntlet that's been laid down to us. We can invent other ways. And as a creative community, I think we're doing a really good job of that. So please keep it going, keep it coming, because we want to be doing more for you. We just love this little community. So thank you so much. So talking about our little community, we had workshops today, which was lovely. And we had the wonderful Sureya teaching Turkish Romani style. And as she mentioned in the workshop, it's usually improvised, and in the true Romani tradition, she has done so. So over to Sureya. Darling, that was absolutely fabulous. Thank you ever so much to Sureya there. So Sureya is down in London, and I know that she certainly teaches on a Saturday morning. So if you're interested in taking some Zoom classes with her, do check her out from our website. We'll have a link to her there, and it'll have everything there. She does also teach the Romany technique and style. Sometimes she does little courses on that, and it's well worth doing. So the eagle-eared among you, those of you that I'm training to drum and stuff, might have thought, oh, that sounds a bit odd. So yeah, that was the Romany 9/8. So it's in a 9/8 time signature. So our tech guy, Pete, was probably drumming along to that whilst that was on. So yes, thank you so much again, Sureya. That was just amazing, absolutely wonderful to see. But it's one of those things I've actually seen clear a dance floor at a hafla, so you have to remember to put that on right near the end if you want to be going home. So yeah, Turkish nines, yeah. Only leave it to the professionals like Sureya. But yes, well worth learning so that if you are at that hafla, you can show off right at the end. Anyway, I'm digressing a little bit. Can you tell I'm getting a bit tired? We're coming up towards the end of our show. We've only got a few more acts, so I'm going to be able to go into the VIP room. I had this little realization earlier that I'm going to be able to go into the VIP room at some point. We've still got a little bit of the show to go, so I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. And our next act is something very, very special. You have been seeing her tonight as in Character Creations, and she's also been our beautiful compere, but she also dances as well. So Kate is also known as Silvamoon, and she demonstrates what the MoJo Flow has always been about with her dance. She's wanted to do a Zelda-themed dance for years, as it's her favourite game. And now with the help of technology, she's been able to bring her idea to life. And she's been able to add in a little bit of cosplay to that as well, which I know she loves too. So the fact that it involved her turning her house upside down, learning a whole new host of new technology, late nights, some last minute, desperate costume making, and plenty of swearing was just a small price to pay to realise her dream. So here we go. Here is Silvamoon, aka the Legend of Zelda.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed watching that as much as I did making it. Next up, we have something slightly different from Dr. Johnson's dog. Well, let's head on over to the bar for one last drink. Well, it's nearly the end of the night, so why don't we finish on a high? A sugar high, that is, with something truly decadent. Start with some root beer. If you've never tried root beer, you really must. It's absolutely delicious. And then salted caramel ice cream. You want a nice big scoop, or several small ones. Now, if anybody tells you that soda floats are for children, they are so wrong. This is not to be wasted on children. It may not have alcohol in it. This is very much adults only. There we go, getting there. Next, take some caramel sauce. And drizzle. And don't worry if this gets a bit messy. That's half the fun. And remember, we're adults, so we get to say if this is allowed. Next, I've got some little gold stars. Let's sprinkle those all over. And finally, some gold glitter. Because why shouldn't it sparkle? Fairies absolutely love this. Well, especially the Tooth Fairy. So here we go. Tooth Fairy's Delight.
Thank you so much to Kate at In Character Creations there. I think every single one of us wishes that Kate was in our kitchens this evening and was providing us with those beautiful, yummy delights. I've been watching her and Pete swig cocktails all evening and I'm very jealous of them, but never mind. Oh, and Pete's just done it again, just to show off. Okay, so next up we have Entropy. Entropy is currently in our VIP room, so say hi to her if you're in there. And I hear she's been showing off her beautiful swords. I think this is part of the scavenger hunt, but once again, I'm out of the party at the moment. Can't wait to come in. So Entropy is an adventurer on a lifelong journey to explore expression through movement. This piece is a sword improvisation filmed outdoors in beautiful Hagaparken. I hope I said that right, probably not, in Stockholm, Sweden. Here is Entropy.
Well, next up we have our very own lovely Fulya dancing for us live. What can I say about this amazing dancer? She does belly dance, burlesque, flamenco. She's been teaching for 20 years and she's just wonderful. She's an amazing teacher. I love learning from her and she's a beautiful dancer and I love watching her. So let's watch her perform. Thank you for that, Fulya. It was beautiful as ever. If you want to know more about Fulya's classes, all the details are on our website. I highly recommend them. She's an amazing teacher. Next up, we have Hell's Bells, a goth belly dance troupe who formed out of a shared desire to experiment with rock, metal and alternative style music, choreography and costume. An offshoot of North Wind tribal belly dance, They gravitated towards a darker style and have been performing together at shows and haflas for the past 5 years. Let's see what they've got for us.
I am delighted to introduce another one of our regular contributors, the Sword Sisters. They are just phenomenal. I've known these lovely ladies for many, many years, and Lucky has taken on the mantle of the video editing. And yeah, I know it's trying at times, isn't it lovely? But you always do an amazing job. And also, by the magic of video editing, Lucky has really delightfully managed to include our beloved Graham, who sadly left us for that great hafla in the sky at the beginning of the year. So please sit back, watch and enjoy the wonderful Sword Sisters.
For their performance to Mongol, the Sword Sisters have taken their inspiration from the culture and traditional dance of the Mongolian steppes. Please welcome the Sword Sisters!
Well, it's nearly the end of the night. We only have one more act for you, but it's a good one. We have another submission from Irina Akulenko. This one is a group performance, and it is called Parasol Dreams. She says it's her second social distancing video project. It involved 24 fusion dancers from 3 countries and 10 states in the US, all performing to Jamie Drake's Redwood Tree. So she says special thanks to her sweet dancers and to David Forney of Psyoptics Productions for tackling this large project and always creating magic. So this is Parasol Dreams.
Fingers moving in a certain pattern, strings with notes to hammer out the beat. Get a pen and a piece of paper, get a load of that mahogany. Making eyes and making guitar light, anticipation building all is good. You can almost even know it's just falling, reverberating through that old rosewood. Kinda like just swinging with our music, kinda like we're dancing in the breeze. Kinda want to stay here forever, kinda like a big redwood tree. Kinda like just swinging with our music, kinda like we're dancing in the breeze. Kinda want to stay here forever, kinda like a big redwood tree. Calling, 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 calling for it. But like a song that ends in major key. I know we set the words inside our mind and doesn't become reality. Kinda like just swinging with our music, kinda like we're dancing in the breeze. Kinda want to stay here forever, kinda like a big redwood tree. Kinda like just swinging with our music, kinda like we're dancing in the breeze. Kinda want to stay here forever, kinda like a big redwood tree. Kinda like just swinging with our music, kinda like we're dancing in the breeze. Kinda want to stay here forever, kinda like a big redwood tree. Kinda like just swinging with our music, kinda like we're dancing in the breeze. Kinda want to stay here forever, kinda like a big redwood tree. Kinda like just swinging with our music, kinda like we're dancing in the breeze. Kinda want to stay here forever, kind of like a big redwood tree. Kinda want to stay here forever, kinda like a big redwood tree. Kinda like just swinging with our music, kinda like we're dancing in the breeze. Kinda want to stay here forever, kinda like a big redwood tree. Kinda like just swinging with our music, kinda like we're dancing in the breeze. Kinda want to stay here forever, kinda like a big redwood tree. Kinda like just swinging with our music, kinda like
Many, many thanks there to Irina and that amazing choreography. That was just fabulous. Kate, you've done some workshops with her, I hear, online.
Yes, I did a parasol workshop with her and it was really interesting. It was all about shadow work using a parasol and a light. It was really interesting and good. I really enjoyed it, even if I had to stay up to midnight for it.
Yeah. Hey, time differences, but
Yeah.
you know, it's all right, isn't it? We're both insomniacs. So
Oh, yeah.
we can stay out late for a workshop once in a while, can't we?
Yeah.
So hopefully this is working correctly. Get this, look what Pete's done. Woohoo! Otherwise I'm just looking like an idiot for doing that at this point here, but you know, hey. So we are pushing the boundaries and we are making things happen. We're trying to just kind of move things along and make ourselves feel like we're creating still. We're contributing to society. We can still meet up with our friends and we can get through this bizarre crisis that we're going through. So it needn't be boring. It can be fun. And because of that, we've decided we're going to do a Christmas show as well, because it don't look like it's going away anytime soon. So on the 19th of December, we're going to run another MoJo Flow show. Probably not a festival, because it's probably not likely that people are going to have money around that kind of time to do workshops and things. Although we'd love to do that again. So if you would like more, please let us know, obviously. So maybe next year we'll try another festival. That would be great if you'd like to come along to that. So you need to tell your friends, because we want to do more of this. So we need more people involved. And yeah, we just want to see what all you guys can do, because we know that you're amazing. We know that you're absolutely fabulous. Okay, Kate, right, you need to make me a mocktail. Mum, Cat, if you're downstairs, come on upstairs. We're going to a party now. It's the VIP lounge. We can't wait. Many thanks to everybody, and particularly Pete. He is Fuzzy Reality, so if you're interested in all things technical, do check Fuzzy Reality out on the internet. You can find him via the mojoflow.co.uk website, and yeah, because he's pretty fine at this, and I think he should do this full time. So if you need a technical guy, Pete's your man. So from me, it's a good night.
From me, it's a thank you to Fulya and a good night.
Oh, thank you to Kate as well. I'm so sorry. Thank you to everybody and good night, and thank you to Pete. Good night from us all.